Bealtaine blessings, divine beings. So tonight we celebrate the arrival of the Bealtaine season. This is a great time of blossoming, the time where we celebrate love, fertility, sacred union. It is, as nature comes into full bloom. And so humans too came into full bloom. The young lovers met in the fields and celebrated the great fertility of Mother Nature, of this living, sentient being that provides us with all that we need. So a very auspicious time for, again, really committing to our dreams. We're coming up to the half moon, so a week to go to full moon. So really time to really commit to those dreams and intentions that we set as we enter this light half of the year. From now until Samhain, nature is in the full power of her cycle. We move from Bealtaine towards summer solstice, from the blooming of the flowers to the ripening of the fruit, and onwards to the ripening and harvesting of all that we have set in the seed this year. So a very powerful time as we step into this light half of the year, move towards the longer days and shorter nights. So in this little ceremony I praise all the beings of the land, the fairies, the devas, who work so hard to bring our flowers, blooming flowers, ripen them through the alchemy, power of growth. I have here some oats rolled in ghee to symbolize the fat of the land and the harvest to come. We give praise to the bountiful earth, calling in the light, calling in the prayers for the blessing of the sacred union, for the coming together of the masculine and feminine, as we express the fertility of the land, of our beings. Great joy, the great joy of being in a physical body, being sensuous beings who have this great blessing to feel all the feelings, all the experiences, to feel the bliss of being human. I'm here at my little portal, my little altar in the garden, honoring the flowers, the sacred water. Just being with gratitude, with love, with joy, inspiration, abundance. So we move into this period, this is 6 months from here to Samhain, that will take us through the summer. And interestingly, the great planet Pluto is stationing, about to go retrograde. And of course, Pluto being that consciousness of transformation and healing. And when it goes retrograde, it's said that we can go back over old ground, to heal the wounds, any unfinished business, to heal and transform, to grow and expand. So, with this fire, we honor the sacred Kundalini energy of fertility, the coming together with the great sexual pleasures and bliss of what it is to be human. So may your fires burn bright. May you receive the purification of the fire. Feel the power of your creative fire, your Kundalini rising. May we be in joy, great gratitude for the blessing of being alive at this time of transformation, aware of all the turmoil in the world as the old dinosaurs eat each other up in their war games. We hold the energy of peace, the creativity of the fire, and the healing energies of the water, the air, and the earth, recognizing that we are made up of each of these elements. The air, giving praise to the air that blows through the trees, whispering wisdom and inner knowings with the rising of the sun. The air of the east, we feel it in our bodies. The air we breathe is the same air for each and every one of us on this planet that connects us and brings us into unity. And the fire of the south, give praise to the fire, release anything that no longer serves. Fire of the midday sun, we call on the fire to purify us, to keep our creativity ignited and strong. And to the west, the sacred waters of the west, all the beings of the water, the whales, the dolphins, that hold such memories of ancient civilizations, of the beauty and flow of nature. The water that keeps us young, purified, balances our emotion. Giving thanks to the fire, or to the water of the west. We turn to the earth in the north, the place of the grandmothers, the wisdom holders, the stone people. Giving thanks for all the wisdom that is held in the place of the north, the place of the winter. The call to the grandmother energies. We rekindle the fire of the north. Blessed we are We move through the north, the time of winter solstice, the midnight, we go into the darkness to rest. Into the center we turn to the Great Mother, the great nurturer, the nourisher, giving thanks and praise for all that we receive from our Great Mother. And to the heavens, to the cosmos, to the universal Father, to hold us, create a safe container for us. Give thanks to all the beings, angelics, star beings, ascended masters. Giving thanks that we've arrived safely through the dark months of the year to arrive to the light half. May we be blessed. May we experience love, first and foremost for ourselves. May we learn to nurture and nourish ourselves, to mother ourselves, so that we can be of service at this time of great change and transformation. To all the beings of this land, I give thanks to all those who watch this land, the ancestors who work so hard. I honor you on this night of Bealtaine. We remember you, give thanks for all the wisdom that we carry in our blood. For we are blood of your blood, bone of your bone. Keep our roots strong, connected to the beautiful planet that we live in. We think of the flowers that give us great joy, smells to our senses, medicine, for healing. I have this little bit, a little tincture of whitethorn from last year that I offer to the water. The spirits of the land, the air, the earth, and the fire. This time of Bealtaine was a time for bringing balance between the material and the spiritual, where the tribes gathered, where matches were made, promises, betrothings, may we be blessed. I also make a little offering to the sacred tobacco that has been used all over the world as a sacred plant. Tobacco that is used as a grounding medicine. I pray for the awareness of the use of the tobacco, that it may be used as medicine, was used as a peace offering, that we honor the plants, all the plants that we use, connecting with them, their essences, their gifts. The night is falling, the moon is rising. Can we see it? There she is. Beautiful half moon, growing towards her pinnacle. And may this waxing moon be a time for you to really commit to that which you desire, you dream of. Commit to the intentions that you set. And also not to be afraid to release any intentions or dreams that no longer align or fit at this time. It's always good to recognize when we need to change course, need to alter ourselves and our dreams to fit the moment. So powerful to be flexible, to recognize when it's time to release without attachment anything that's no longer feeling part of our resonance. We release the elements, the air of the east, the air of our breath, our voice, our magic, our wisdom, the air that we cannot live without. Bless, 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 air to the east. To the south, the fire is abating, creating magical images. You can see the moon in there, like she's being held by a grandmother. And the flowers, giving thanks. The flowers of the air, the fire of the south, the water of the west, the stones, the rocks, the crystals, the grandmothers of the north. Blessed are we. And we call in the great goddess Maeve, who sits at this point of the wheel. We give thanks to Boan. We release her, giving thanks for the lessons, the teachings, as we remembered our dreams during this time. And we open our arms and call to Maeve, great Maeve, sovereignty queen, come, remind us, embolden us, empower us in our sovereignty. You who holds the sword of truth and the chalice of our womb. You who reminds us of the sacredness of our blood, the sacredness of our cycles. Great Maeve, welcome, welcome. I open myself to your teachings, that I may be strong, independent, sovereign. Embracing my creativity, so that I may be of service, to fulfill my purpose at this time, being alive on this magnificent earth, this magnificent troubled earth. We call for peace, We call for the quelling of the anger, that the waters may purify the rage that is burning. We think of our brothers and sisters in war-torn lands everywhere, but particularly in Gaza, where they're being held in a cage and they're trying to exterminate them. We think of their slack bellies starving. It's unimaginable, the suffering. But we sit in the presence of the great beauty of the earth, calling for this healing of the consciousness, that we may live our sacred right to live in peace with clean air, shelter, food, good, clean, nourishing food. Those of us who are blessed to live in safe lands, we hold the prayer of peace, the frequency of love and open-heartedness. We hold it in our hearts for all our brothers and sisters, knowing the importance of our frequency, holding our energy high in this turbulent time. And giving thanks to all the beings who have joined us this evening, to all the beings who bless us, guard us, and hold us in our wisdom and in our truth. So may you be blessed. May you live in peace and love and harmony.